What's going on, my sanctified sluts? Happy Sunday to you all, slash Monday Eve. Simone, how are you? How are you? Brit Jag, I know, right? Long time. Good to see you. Tipippy, what's going on? Nikki Square, blissfully sold. Oh, you got on your Andrew Caldwell specials. I see in your profile pic. All right. You know what? I cannot tell you the last time I watched American Idol. Definitely before they went on hiatus and then came back. I don't think I made it out of the single-digit seasons. Honestly, I think the last season I watched in its entirety may have been, and don't judge me, but I don't care if you do, may have been Jordan Sparks' season. That tells you how long ago that's been. I don't know. After that, I don't know what happened. I don't know if I got busy and just kind of stopped watching it inadvertently and never came back. But yeah. Shy girl. Yeah, but I definitely haven't watched it since it's been back on, since it's been on ABC. But it's funny, though, because I just went and checked on Mom's before I came on live, and she had flipped over. And I was like, oh, I forgot about American Idol. So that's a man say. Hello. Val, this is a new name, but I'm waving right back at you. Hello, hi, how are you? Sheila Holmes. QP Lullaby. But see, the power of positive thinking.
Well, let's say this.
And thinking things into existence. Look at it. Look at God. Step young and tread light. What's going on? Kino. Well, I didn't even know she was live. Now I guess I can finally say I didn't get a notification. Okay. I think I tapped in a little bit to the one infamous season where we had the battle of the diva versus the wannabe diva, aka Mariah and Nikki. And I think I tuned in because of my love for Mariah, because I am a lamb from day one. So I think I tuned in for her. But then, I couldn't stand the other her. So I was like, yeah, no, I'm good. So, let's see. Our Howard. Let that. Oh. Who else we got in here? Okino, tell ABC I said what's up, and I didn't know she was live. I ain't get no notifications, so otherwise I wouldn't have went live. I'd have waited. We are here now, so Adrian, I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. So grateful, thankful. He blessed us with his grace. Yes, he better preach. All right now. No, bro. Good tidings. Right back at you. Chef Sky. Matter of fact, let me highlight that comment. That was a good one. Matter of fact, I'm going to leave that up for a little bit. I like a good positive affirmation, especially if it's genuine. Yes. Let's see what else we got here. Ebony, she is good. And I always say, I appreciate you asking. You never miss an opportunity to check in, and I appreciate that. Oh, okay. I haven't had a chance to fix my man's channel. Who your man? And what channel he got? What's up, Tracy? But we probably didn't. But you know, it's kind of hard to get rid of Satan's minions. So she probably did survive. She's probably tucked up under Bishop Wooten's third stomach, or underneath one of First Lady Wooten's big ass Wizard of Oz meets Candyland hats. But yeah, I think she survived it. Brittany! I mean, at least 4. Have you seen that man? You know, nah, I'm one to talk, but come on now. He could store a whole parish underneath one of them things. Child, please. All right. Will do. I appreciate that. So I reached out to my father about 2 weeks ago, prompting of the Holy Spirit. And I texted him, I was like, hope all is well. Had you on my mind, and I ain't hear nothing, and I didn't see any delivered or read or anything like that. Any of the typical message receipts. So I was like, okay. I was like, well, maybe he changed his phone number, and I didn't know. And so my pastor, he does monthly sermon subjects. So May's subject is family influence. So anyway, so he was talking about forgiveness and I'm sorry, forgiveness and compromise. And he was like, sometimes you'll never be able to experience forgiveness and, to a certain extent, closure unless you reach out. And you may be the wrong party, but sometimes you still have to you still reach out, and you say, I forgive you. And even if they never apologize, that's it's good. You've kind of cleared it, made peace with it, and the ball is in their court. Anyway, so I texted him again, and this time he responded. And so the text message was saying that he had just got out the hospital not too long ago. And so I called him, and I'm like, hey, I was surprised I called him, because baby steps. I'm like, got text, but I'm like, you got to call me. You know what I'm saying? Kind of that mind frame. But when he said that he had just got to the hospital, I called him to see what was going on. And I'm like, now how both my parents gonna be low key sick? And he was saying that he got diagnosed with COPD and some heart issues and stuff like that, and GERD. And I meant to look that up. I've heard of it, but I forgot what it was. Gastroesophageal reflux disease. Okay, he said it was like something like heartburn. Okay, yeah. So he said he had been in the hospital a couple of times this year, and I'm like, damn. I'm like, how both of y'all gonna be sick? But we had a decent little conversation, and I invited him to church, family and friends day next Sunday. So he was like he was gonna try to make it. And it was funny because I was looking at our text message thread, and the last time that we had communicated, I was about to say conversate. Last time we conversed and communicated was right around my birthday in September. And I was like, if you want to go ahead and treat your son to a birthday meal, I won't object. And he was like, yeah, we definitely got to do that. And I was like, I'm gonna hold you to that. And that was September, and this is May, creeping up on June. So, I looked at that, and would you believe, before we got off the phone, he was like, I still, owe you a meal. He was like, we got to make that happen. And I was like, well, how about it? I wasn't gonna mention it, nothing like that. So the fact that he remembered that, I thought that was pretty cool. So, yes. So our season will be victorious because he's with us and will never forsake us. All right, you preaching tonight, sister. So, yeah. So I thought that was pretty cool. T. Nicole. Yes, wishing and praying that this new week will be amazing for all of you. Same to you. I appreciate that. I was about to say I don't get the chance to be transparent often, but I do tend to hold on to a lot of stuff. How I'm feeling, all that good stuff. And a lot of times, because I don't necessarily want to be a burden to people. Like, I'll be like, people going through their own struggles and all that good stuff. And, people come to me and they just kind of, I won't say unload, but I guess I'm easy to talk to. And so people, don't have a problem with, telling me what's going on, stuff like that. And I'll, listen to them and I'll be like, well, I ain't going to bother them with my stuff. They got a lot going on themselves. So I say all that to say, doing this has helped me to kind of open up and talk about different things that I'm feeling or, going through, whatever the case is. Still not 100% open. I am not an open book, at least not off rip, but I'm getting to a comfortable place where I can share. Still got some couple of layers to break through, but in time and with God. So thank you for that, Brittany. I appreciate that, Adrian. Thank you. So yeah, so fingers crossed he will be up to coming to church because I haven't seen him. I saw him Father's Day for last year. He came to the church. So yeah. Caroline! I'm at the liquor store getting ready for a time. This is his birthday bash tomorrow. I got 3 cases of 211 and a case of 4 locals that Franny's getting. I mean, is she gonna be able to breathe? the case of Four Loko, that's enough to knock a gorilla down. Oh. Appreciate that. Another thing my pastor said was like and he said it's not necessary all the time to point the finger and be like, well, this is how you hurt me, and this is what you did, and this is how you made me feel. He's like, sometimes you just basically like take a deep breath and just let it all go. And that can be easier said than done. And I know there's going to be, generally speaking, there's some situations where you gotta bring it up in order to heal properly. But I was thinking, like, yeah, I don't need to. I don't need to bring bring the past up. You know what you didn't do, and you know how much you weren't there. You know that, and you've had to live with that for 45 years. So I don't have to bring that up. Now, if he opens the door to it, of course, I'll speak on it, but it won't be like, I'm not going to be rehearsing in my head what I got to say, and I got to get this out, and I got to make this point. He knows. He knows. So yeah, I don't have to do all that. I can just woosah, leave the past where it is, and look toward the future and see if and what we can build from here going forward, So yeah. D Brown, what's going on, good sir? Yes. Of course. So yes. So, yeah. Appreciate you, sis. We're a family like a giant tree reaching up to the sky. AQ baby, Aqua Boogie baby. What's going on? So yes. Anybody else come up in here? Yeah, so that made me feel pretty good to have a conversation. Because I was like, I am not going to call that man. I was like, I'll text and reach out. I was like, he got to make the moves. I can make a move. We are both grown ass men, and yeah, I'm not a kid. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta handle a situation with kid gloves. So yeah, so I can reach out. And so here we go. Salva. Excuse me, y'all. Hell, so I barely get my own notifications. I got a notification in my email saying that I had went live. I was like, yeah, don't say. Let me tune in to me. Supreme, what's going on? Cassie. Oh yeah, he gives good word. And I don't, of course, I don't agree with every word he says, but yeah, I know that he comes from the word with his. It's not opinion, which I always like in the pastor. Like, don't tell me what thus said you. Tell me what thus said the Lord. Thank you. LL Cool Queen. Well, we are saying happy birthday to you right now. Y'all know how we do, family. Go ahead and light this chat up with birthday wishes for our very own Lee's Love, aka LL Cool Queen, who has been a strong supporter since she arrived on the scene. So, yes. Yeah, that's the only thing I drink out of here. I don't drink. I really don't drink alcohol. The most I really do, most I've done is I had a little wine phase when Mom first got sick, and then I was like, I got to let that go because I was sitting here with a whole damn bottle. I went from pouring it in a little solo cup, put it, put it in the refrigerator, go back and get another one. Then I just had the bottle just here. I'm like, oh no, I gotta do that. I got too many alcoholics in my family, and so far I've been the one to break the generational curse. I was like, you can't take me out like that, so I left the wine alone. It was good though. And then I had my like the hard ciders. I like those, but even those, I was like, okay, let me put back on those. So that is Crystal Light water, and especially everything Mom was going through. I was like, liquor is the last thing I want. So. How old are you turning? I'm gonna say 32 blessed and sexy years. That's how old you turning, and you ain't gonna be able to convince me otherwise. Indeed. No, it's true. Anything I do. Aww. We all about love and celebrations over here. Okay, so I have I honestly have not been really keeping up with the whole Diddy trial. I'm good. I think it's like I got enough going on in my life. I don't need that. But like I'll see the little clips and stuff people post on social media, and I think I still say her name was Dawn Richard, but she swears Don Richard, formerly of Danity Kane and Diddy Dirty Money 61. All right, sister. My god aunt at church turned 63 today, and then my first lady, y'all got the same birthday. She'll be 50 tomorrow. So yes. I was just like, oh wow. Honestly, I didn't have any feelings either way. I was just like, oh, and because one thing I didn't know it existed, and somebody was calling it the White Castle plantation. I don't know if that was a joke or what, but I was just like, oh, okay, well, we'll see if the pink people get a fund together to rebuild it, because they're gonna call it a national landmark, and we got to conserve and hold on to our landmarks. Y'all, President Trump probably gonna be like, this was let me talk to like him. This was due to DEI and those idiot Democrats, and we will not stand for our national monuments to be destroyed like this. So I am going to issue Executive Order number 9073, where we will divert $200,000 American dollars, $200,000. Mark my words. It's a very big amount. The biggest amount that a president has ever given to a single monument. We're going to give $200,000, and we're going to rebuild that national landmark, because we would not have the Dems, you heard me, the Dems, try to rewrite history. That's my word. I said it, and it's done. Chemistry. Glad you finally caught it live. David Tillman. Hello, hello, hello. Indeed. All right. Son, daughter, and you. All right, all right. I was getting to that. Somebody, my best friend sent me a matter of fact, let me see. I can put it up. Where's it at? Where are you? Coochie coochie coo. Oh, here it is. It was like, this is who I want to see take the stand, and it was a picture of Farnsworth Bentley, and my best friend was like, folks will be jumping off bridges. I was like, baby, because I can only imagine how many business meetings he set up for Diddy. I can't even imagine the things that this man saw. I'm not gonna say he participated. You know, a lot of your cousins wanted to say he was a part of the Rainbow Brigade. You know, I'm a hold judgment, because Farnsworth Bentley was a character. That man got a whole real name and, you know, family and everything. But I can't imagine what Bentley saw, because they were inseparable. You saw, well, at the time he was puffy. You saw one, you saw the other. I can't even imagine. He go to open up the his bedroom door to like give him his morning, we're gonna say morning Ciroc and tea. I can't imagine the things that man saw. He probably then went into Witsec. He got him a whole new identity. He was like, I don't want no parts of it. Don't find me. I don't exist. Let me be. Yeah, I have a young church. I am one of the elder members of the music ministry, if that puts it into context. Our mother's board, the average age is like 65, mid 60s. My pastor is 52, and my first lady is 50. So I am older than their oldest child. So, you know, yeah, that's one of the things that kind of drew me to that church, is that it was a younger church. It was in White Castle. Okay. So I was like, White Castle got a plantation? Okay, I guess. You know. So, not a way plantation. Okay. You know how you always see those memes and stuff like that online when they say maturity means ... or maturing means... Maturing for me means recognizing that sometimes cheese pizza is better than pepperoni pizza. I was so anti-cheese pizza when I was younger, but as I've gotten older, I was like, cheese pizza can hit. It's not an everyday thing, you know what I'm saying? I still like my pepperoni and my sausage. I was like, but cheese pizza can stand on its own. Mm-hmm. If that crack hole, I need her. I just need her. I don't even have to finish the statement. I just need her. Let her go. She probably calling the district attorneys like, I got something to say. I got something. Wait. I got something to say. I got all the receipts. Man, you and your made up name, y'all stay over there. You know we do. Oh yeah, you ain't heard peep out of him for a while. That man married his wife, had his kids, minding his business. I can't stand her because I always thought, because she always wanted to portray like she was spilling this alleged tea to help somebody or to bring light to the victims, you know, to keep someone else from going through the same thing. That no, you was spilling all that in the spirit of mean and malicious. You were not trying to help anybody out. You were being vindictive. You were being mean. You were being messy.
No, I'm not. Just...
I didn't get anything positive from her. So, let her be. Nefertiti. She is a loon. Yes, indeed. And you notice she don't say this from her channel. She always finds somebody, because it's always some dits that want to give her an additional 5 seconds of fame. And you'll never see her on any reputable show. Closest she got was Piers Morgan. And she was talking about Jay and Beyonce. And Jay and Beyonce called one of their 35 lawyers and was like, handle her, handle him if you need to, get them together, let me know. I think within 24 hours, Piers Morgan was issuing an apology like, I don't know that bitch. I shouldn't listen to that bitch. I shouldn't have invited that bitch to my show. I'm sorry. Please don't kill me. I love you. Black Lives Matter. All that good stuff. Good. I just think she's still bitter because her music career didn't pop off the way she thought it would and the people thought it would. Because she had a couple of solos, you know, little guest spots. I think her biggest claim to fame was doing Song Cry, Jay-Z's song, for his Unplugged, you know, and her music career never took off. And I think she's ultimately bitter about that. And so she's like, any chance I get to, you know, hang the music industry out to dry, I'm going to take it. Stay fly with Shepherd. Dr. T in a place to be. Good to see thee, sis. Okay. Okay. League, hope you feeling good. Hope you doing well. If you listening, and if you're not, I'm going to have one of these other people give you the message. I need a video of Sis being called to the witness stand to testify. I need that in my life. Y'all get the message out to her. I need that in my life. I need an episode of him walking into the courtroom with his best $3 lingerie on, with his hips. You know how she be having him walking and his upper body be moving in a different time zone and lower body. I need that in my life. I do. I really do. She get paid in pork rinds and Colt 45. I don't know if y'all remember somebody who was about to get with her. Somebody who didn't expect. It's Tevin Campbell. When she was spreading all that stuff about how Quincy Jones turned him out and talking about him being a prostitute on Sunset Strip and all this good stuff. Miss Tevin was like, "Oh, bitch, you forgot. You don't. Let me remind you. It's called defamation. It's called lawsuit. It's from a lawsuit." Tevin was like, "I got you. I got you. Give me a second." She ain't say nothing else about Tevin after that. Yep. She I said she did song Cry. Matter of fact, let me look up what discography she does have. Her name Jackie. Jacqueline Suzette Wright. She do not look like a Suzette. Let's see, career discography. Okay, so she released two albums, Denials, Delusions, and Decisions. Whew. In January of 2002 for MCA. It hit 56 on the US charts. And then she did Divorcing Neo 2. Divorcing Neo to Mary Soul in July of 2005 on some label I never heard of, Ryko Disc. Didn't chart on the overall charts, but hit 53 on the US R&B charts. She had an album that was supposed to be released, never did. Yeah. So early to mid 2000s is when she was active, you know. Not that I know, but like I said, Tevin was about to get with her. It will be. Yeah, so like I said, y'all get the word out to our good sis. Like I need an episode of Sis Test the Line. Yes. From what I remember, she had a nice little neo soul voice. You know. Let's see. And then I'm looking on Wikipedia's. Let's see. So she was brought to the attention of hip hop group The Roots in '98, which eventually led her to going on tour with them. She later appeared on MTV Unplugged as a backup singer for Jay-Z in 2001. She was featured in a Coca-Cola advert as part of the brand's new soul campaign. Yeah, she released 2 albums we talked about. In 2008, she toured Europe with Bahamadia for the Philly Souls tour. She did some covers. She announced she's in the process of writing a novel and working on the third album. In 2019, she released a 5-song EP, Lost on Bandcamp. And in 2020, Wright made headlines via social media regarding issues such as the trajectory of her music career, her fallout with several members of the Roots, and her grievances with artists such as Jill Scott, Erykah Badu, and Mary J. Blige, as well as a claim that her, oh my gosh, she was a Common as a male music industry hoe, as well as a claim that her then boyfriend Common sexually assaulted her after performing a concert in the mid-2000s. Wright subsequently apologized to Tiffany Haddish, who was dating Common at the time, for causing her distress with the allegations. Yes, okay, in October 2024, Wright appeared on the talk show Piers Morgan Uncensored, where she was termed a Sean Diddy Combs whistleblower. After the show aired, Morgan issued a public apology to Jay-Z and Beyonce for Wright's allegations about the superstar couple during his broadcast. Said the couple's attorney responded to the controversy, stating there are rumors and then there's nonsense, and this is one step further. This is a formal and pointed accusation of something. Oh, okay. And then April, okay, just last month, Brian McKnight sued Wright for defamation over abuse and prostitution claims. According to the lawsuit, McKnight claims that Wright has been spreading blatant lies about him online, including serious allegations that he physically assaulted sex workers during intimate encounters. McKnight has denied Wright's allegations. Except that we don't like Brian McKnight for how he did his children. But, yeah. I didn't know it was due to diabetes. But yeah, I know they had been together 20 years. Well, I didn't know they were still together. I know when Big Frida had her show on, I forget what channel that was. He had a reality show some years ago. I know they were together. I didn't know they were still together. That was sad to hear. 20 years. Come on and give God some praise. Come on and tell the Lord thank you. What's up, Nasir? All right, we're going to look from the bushes. We still sending love to you. Appreciate you dropping in. Newport and Virginia Slims. She is Tupac's daughter. Trafficked by Diddy, but child. Okay. I mean, all signs point to yes, but I just never really just sat there and was like, Common is a hoe. But yes. I just never verbalized it. But yeah. And then apparently, so Don Richard, aka Richard, she testified. And then Aubrey O'Day, also from formerly of Danity Kane, was supposed to testify as well, but there you go. They're saying that she backed out or she's not going to testify. And it's like, okay, I don't know what's going on, because she has been on the anti-Diddy train for years. Every time a story popped up about him, she was making a post. She was giving an interview to herself. So I would expect her to be the first one volunteering to testify. So we'll see how that turns out. You know. I mean, number one, even before the Cassie stuff came to light, and then once it came to light, Oh, every couple of hours she had a new Instagram story. I told you, you can only pretend to be somebody for so long before the real you comes out. What's done in the dark is gonna come to light. Can I get a hallelujah? She was like a kid in the sexual assault candy store. She couldn't wait to be like, I told you so. And yeah. Tragic. But I've never cared for her anyway. So I was kind of looking at her out the side of my eye. Side eyeing with a side eye. All right. So before we get into the shenanigans, have y'all ever heard of a channel relatively new? I think it's been around for like a year or so, called Josh and Mama. These two country hillbillies, and I don't mean that in like a derogatory, offensive term. They are literally from the country, like accents and everything. And they do food reviews and they cook different TikTok recipes and stuff like that. They are the definition of raisins and potato salad. And I'm gonna play a clip from y'all, and y'all see why I said that. It's an interesting channel. Everybody's scared to testify. Dylan spit hot fire. Oh, the band. Yeah, I was side eyeing some of the creations, and then this one, I was like, okay, I'm done. Like I got to bring it to the nation. I didn't think there was anybody out there that could make Sis look like a gourmet chef until I saw Josh and Mama. So I'm just gonna play one or two clips. They are super short. I think they're like 3 minutes apiece, and y'all see why I got to. I mean, I have to share everything, the good as well as the bad. Okay, so yes. So without further ado, this first one is going to be fish tacos.
I don't think we can use this for fish tacos.
Why?
I did. All right, I'm sorry. Technical difficulties. Why is my computer going so slow? Look here. 5-star Michelin recipes. Okay, hush saxophone. Here we go.
I don't think we can use this for fish tacos.
Why?
It's got the skin on it.
Mama.
I mean,
You get the right kind of fish this time?
oh, I sure hope so. So.
Don't you have to all these things out before you cook them?
Mm-mm. You sure don't.
Oh, shit.
Oh, my cabinet. So I can get the rest of them on this pan.
Oh.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna make some.
It's as simple as that?
Now, you ain't seen no salt, no pepper, no cilantro, no garlic powder, onion powder, baking powder at this point. we poured some lemon juice on the fish and wrapped it up, and that's it.
How hard do you think it is? Here.
You're putting it on there like it's olive oil.
Well, it's got to soak it in when it's cooked.
So you're making tacos out of these?
Yeah, fish tacos.
Well, how long do you cook it for?
I'm cooking for about 30 minutes. I do. Smells good.
This hoe said it smells good. You didn't put anything on it, ma'am. You put lemon juice and wrapped it up like you was really about to do something. Talking like it smells good.
All right. What are you looking at? Oh, yeah. Yep, they're ready. They're done. Oh. Fish? You eat fish?
I usually go for like a chicken or a steak, like taco. I never done a fish taco.
Well, you should try it.
Oh, we might have to chop that now.
Just put the whole damn fish fillet in the taco shell.
I always got a lot of fish on it right there.
Yeah.
This one does.
And cheese.
Oh, you gonna melt the cheese?
I am.
Oh, you're getting fancy.
Look. Let's melt that cheese.
What's the date on that?
June of 23.
Do what? You cannot use that.
Yes, I can. It's cocktail sauce. There we go. Yes.
Wow.
All right. I'm trying to decide if I want this one or that one.
Diet tacos.
You gonna eat all 6?
No. Can't have fish without cocktail sauce.
Cocktail sauce.
You don't like them?
Cocktail. I was like, okay, we have reached peak level whiteness. Frozen tilapia with a douse of lemon juice, shredded cheese, and cocktail sauce.
And Doug.
Okay, if that wasn't gross enough, I got one more for y'all. I mean, they got, of course, they got a whole channel. I seen bologna gravy.
Every day felt the
My
same.
computer going so slow.
Wake up, work, scroll.
Bologna gravy. They made a potted meat sandwich. Pork chops. Slow cooker pork chops with barbecue sauce and grape jelly. I mean, you name it, they've done it. But this was peak for me. I was like, oh no, you have crossed the line, madam. But we got one more for y'all.
These are big.
Good Lord.
These are some big wings.
These things never gonna get done.
Why not?
They are frozen solid.
No. You wrap it in foil, it will keep all the juices in there.
Right.
And they won't be like dry. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
Josh, we really need to clean this oven.
I know.
I don't even know what that is right there. What is that right there?
Wait, what is that?
All right, so let's set a timer. Does this timer work?
I don't know.
I don't know if I've ever used this timer before. How do I start it?
I mean, not a pinch of Lori's,
Oh, there it goes.
Mrs. Dash,
Now you're gonna have to start using that since we don't have Alexa anymore.
some accent, something.
Oh,
Y'all ready?
I'm scared.
Wow. Are they warm?
Hardly. I told you these were gonna take forever.
What?
Right? A Bailey.
That's crazy. They didn't even do anything.
They're gonna have to be for dinner.
Well, they might be. All right, please let these things be done.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, that looks better.
It don't really.
Wow.
Okay, so then we need to drain the juice off of these.
Chicken broth? You can make.
For cooking.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Right. Wait.
Let me-
Are we about to be revolutionary?
You want to?
Let's do it. Because it makes sense.
No.
Oh.
This is the seasoning.
Mom, you making a mess.
She is disrespecting the good name of ranch.
Ranch wings.
Ranch flavored chicken wings.
Oh.
Look, now if this works.
Uh-huh. Is it a new thing? Ooh.
Right.
Oh my God.
It worked.
Stop lying. See, now, when I first saw this, I thought after they made that egregious mistake of pouring ranch milk on these half-done wings, I thought she was getting ready to put them back in the oven to kind of let the ranch kind of what would you call it? Kind of crystallize a little bit, kind of bake, kind of create a crust, like a baked crust type of situation. I did not know that once she shook up that pan full of the chicken broth juice and ranch, that we were just going to go into eating them. Yeah. Right. I mean, why? Why? I mean, it's an oven. You know, the oven hits all angles. What you talking about? Ooh, Dez, I feel sorry for you. If they invite you over to eat, don't go. But if you do, take some Pepto-Bismol, some Tums, and make sure you record the whole damn thing. Just
Y'all, we invented
What?
this.
That's good.
Really?
Yes.
Because I ain't never seen this at a restaurant.
there's a reason why.
Can you get it at a restaurant?
No.
See, that's why I think we invented it. We're the pioneers.
With Geico, we can easily bundle home and car insurance and save even more.
Yeah, just like that breakfast burrito.
There isn't too much hot sauce, is there?
All right, I got to give y'all one more. I'm sorry. Let's see. I got to give y'all one more. It's just. Now I do like when they do like the food reviews. They go to different restaurants and stuff like that. I like those, but when they quote unquote cooked, I should have known when they cooked for Christmas. I think it was Christmas, and the first thing in the shopping cart was 3 canned hams. I was like, oh hell. I'm good on that. Let me see. I mean, it is just so many to choose from. A very few of them actually come out decent. Let's see. Let's see. It was Thanksgiving. Canned hams. 3 of them.
Now, Mama. What are we doing here?
Well, the last time I was in here, I saw something I was wanting to make.
Right. You know, McDonald's and Bojangles is right there.
I do.
What you trying to make?
It's gonna be a beef stir fry.
Oh Lord, it might be out. So what are you making today?
Well, it's feeling like a tomato pie.
And what's going on with this?
What? I'm gonna put pimento cheese on it this time instead of regular cheese.
That's not a thing.
You ain't never heard of what?
Pimento cheese in a pie.
Well, that's what I'm making.
Good.
Josh, what?
It's a mayonnaise pie.
No, you got to have mayonnaise with tomato.
Oh. You're gonna need a new jar after this.
It's gonna be good though.
It's gonna be something.
Diabolical. Mayo in a pie shell.
Do you eat tomatoes?
Does ketchup count? You ain't got no rhyme or reason going on. You just.
It's a pie.
That's pretty.
It is. Oh, wait till it cools. Shoot. This cheese and mayonnaise.
So you add more mayonnaise in it?
So if you're not following the ingredients, we have a pie shell. We have 55 ounces of Duke's mayonnaise, which I've never had before. I'm a Hellman's type of guy. Raw tomato slices. And now we're adding pimento cheese. Mm-hmm.
But it's more cheese than it is mayonnaise.
So is this like the top? The crust?
Yes.
You're saying that with a question mark on the end of it.
No, it is. See that? Oh, it's good.
See something? Oh, that one just came out.
Bacon. I wasn't cooking it. I think you're supposed to cook it and sprinkle it on top. And I wasn't doing that.
So you got the shelf bacon?
Got the shelf bacon.
Ooh, bacon bits.
Oh, yeah, this is supposed to be so good.
She made 2 of them.
It's already sizzling as soon as you put it.
Who in the hell's gonna eat this tomato, mayo, pimento, bacon pie?
It smells good. I'll give it that.
Yes, it does. That bacon smells really good. Oh,
What?
my goodness.
Mama.
Now, Josh, you cannot tell me that does not look good.
Oh,
Hopefully.
it looks soggy.
Don't
Ugh.
say that. Stop.
Oh,
Come on, tomatoes.
maybe you didn't cook it long enough.
Come on.
Oh,
Come on. Help me out. What happened?
why does it look like that?
Because this recipe should not exist.
I don't know what happened. The thing I could think of is we didn't dry the tomatoes. You think that would have done that? It's still good.
Oh,
Yeah. It's not inviting, right? Like, you gotta want to eat it. So, it's, like I said, but it's good. That's crazy.
Well, I guess that's all that matters.
But now I gotta find somebody who'll eat it looking like
No,
that.
you just give it to them like that.
I don't
They
approach
don't know
y'all
what
no
the
more.
inside looks like.
You got a point.
What you want to do is save hundreds with Liberty
well,
Mutual.
I was gonna show y'all the bologna gravy one, but since you talking about this is the last one, I won't torture y'all anymore. But yeah. It didn't taste like it came from a can. She did cook a regular ham. I'm not trying to sound bougie or nothing like that, but I've never had a canned ham, at least not in my house. Now, school dinners and church potlucks, somebody may have slipped up and did a canned ham. But if they did, I didn't know because they, as you said, Tracy, they doctored that boy up. But then again, I've never been a big ham person either. So that wouldn't be the first thing I went for, in a dinner spread. I would go for the chicken first. But yeah. I don't even think they still sell them. But most people don't. There's not a big market for canned hams. I mean, you just either go get you a couple of slices from the deli, or you go to, honey baked ham or some equivalent place. But again, I've never been a ham person, but yeah. Right. But then again, I didn't do Vienna sausages or was it potted meat? I didn't even know what potted meat was until I worked my first job at the grocery store and saw it on the shelf. I was like, what the hell is a potted meat? I thought it was something to do with like flowers, pot and soil, potted meat. What is it doing on the grocery aisle? I didn't know what it was. And I looked at it, I was like, oh, there's a reason why I didn't know what it was, because this is not of God, But I don't even do spam. Now, I did spam for a second. My mama, back when I was young, she could doctor that boy up. Like my grandma would eat it raw out the can with some crackers. My mom would fry it up till it got, a little crust on it, making it sizzle, making it jump. And then she would, put some cheese on that boy, put on a sandwich, and it was tolerable. I could make it work. But I think I was maybe like 10 when that was going on, and that was a short-lived phase. No. None of that. Flat out. Don't come in cans. Yeah, nah. Not for me. Okay, I won't torture y'all anymore. But if y'all want to check out some more cringy recipes, y'all go ahead. And the channel is called Josh and Mama. I just want to know, are they really like that, or is it an act? Because I'm like, are y'all really that country clueless? For real? Like, do y'all really talk like that in real life? I have questions. But anyway, on to our main topic. Where am I at? All right. So this clip is courtesy of Kibbles and Bits. Shout out to them. The title of this video is Andrew Caldwell holds a cashier hostage with his fake preaching. This ought to be interesting. I was actually going to do a live a DD reacts to this, but I couldn't get in the mood of actually putting it together. So I was like, I'll save it for our actual live. So here we go.
That's more than the one that was on the bottom.
This week. This week, I promise.
So she said she was gonna Happy Sunday, you guys. I have so many events to attend today.
So many restaurants.
Just coming over here to say happy Sunday. Let y'all see my outfit at the store.
Outfit.
This is what I'm wearing.
Just a girl. Yeah, that's twirl, bitch. Don't fall over.
Wearing me a blue suit.
With a brown woman's fur coat and a black fur hat. Get into his fashion show again.
Happy Sunday. Let y'all see my outfit.
You know, I gotta put this boy. No, that's not what I want to do.
Oh, Lord.
You got to get the full. Yes. Get into it. That's my stomach. Ooh, let me adjust my panties. Got to keep the baby supported. You got on my period panties. They a little too big for me. All right, let me adjust my bosoms. Yes. Soak it all in. Let me twirl. Are you looking at my fanny? Yes. Oh, to Jesus. Yes, look at my double-breasted woman's coat and my rented suit, none of which go together. All I'm missing is my fake Chanel brooch. Look at my chipmunk teeth. Peace. Peace again. Double peace.
Happy Sunday.
You swear up and down. That's what means.
I love you too. Oh, of course I have on mink.
It's mink, Dolores. Purple mink. Just my 40-inch weave. Get into this blush, honey. This foundation. Cracked foundation. Building's gonna fall at any moment now.
Oh, I'm pretty sure y'all want to see my shoes.
No, we don't. We're good.
Somebody's speaking negative on here. Let me check and see.
Damn track phone.
I don't see that comment. I guess they deleted it. Yeah, they deleted it. But I'm wearing my red bottoms with those shoes.
Those are burgundy bottoms.
Thank you. You know I love me a good mink. A good mink, honey.
That's
Come on
more
through fur.
pink, not mink.
I'll give me some more this week. Thank you. Blessings to you too.
These blue buttons.
I have to constantly move my hair, child. I do not like hair in my face.
So why'd you get it braided like that, dipwad?
Deacon Caldwell.
Deacon.
So I'm getting some stuff done for the White House. I have to present something this evening. I have to present something. So I have to present something to someone. There she goes. So I get to present something on behalf of the United States.
Lies.
And on behalf of President Joseph or Biden.
Lies.
Who we truly love. So I get to present a lifetime achievement for someone who has been doing an outstanding job here in the city of St. Louis, in St. Louis County. You do, guys, when you do good work, your good works will follow you. And I believe in giving honor what honor is due. So she looked pretty.
That hat is horrible.
Thank you for calling Office Depot. This is Travis. Can I help you?
Okay, so Juanita Morris has been selected as a recipient for the prestigious President's Lifetime Achievement Award for her contributions to the community as an apparel designer and humanitarian. And we all discovered that these really don't come from the White House. They have a White House logo on them, and you pretty much can purchase and apply for these. So, I mean, if I really wanted to go, I could give each and one of y'all a damn President's Lifetime Achievement Award for y'all contributions to the livelihood of the Doozy Nation channel. If I, wanted to take the time out to do so. It don't mean nothing.
Someone said you are not in DC. I never said I was in DC.
Well, you said you
I'm in
went
my
to the White
hometown,
House to
which is
present.
the city of St. Louis.
Depending upon the type of paper you use,
Last time I checked, White House.
So why they doing that? The card, there's been like a little board made so people can see it coming in. But I'm in St. Louis. Give me something to drink. Someone said, I seen you at the AIM convention. Yes, you did. And how are you? To my Kojak family. Hope you guys are all doing well. And God is so good. And I'm so happy that I can walk in rooms like these type of rooms. Because the Bible said,
like Home Depot
will follow you the globe. Saints of God. I want to stop and encourage someone on this live that you might be experiencing right now. When you are not being invited to certain things, sometimes it hurts. But you have to understand that somebody on this live is not meant for you to attend that event. You don't know if the event gonna get shot up. You don't know if they drinking, smoking, orgies. You don't know if your character.
I love a drinking, smoking orgy.
In that event. Don't get upset. Don't get dismayed. Don't get worried. Yeah, I'm in the store. I'm preaching.
No, you're not.
Because I might help somebody in the store. But don't be dismayed. Sometimes being invited because you might get all the attention. But sometimes God will protect your anointing, your character. When you confess, that's why I tell people, you have to watch what comes out your mouth. Because you can be saying things, Lord, deliver me from these people. Lord, take me from these people. And he ended up doing it. And then once he get rid of you from those people, don't get upset at God because you're not invited. It is not meant for you to be invited to every event. And I tell people, time, stop shaking everybody's hand. Stop being Mr. Friendly Bob. Everybody that smiles in your face is not your friend. You cannot take everybody to the next level with you. Some folks might be hating. Underguard. Somebody say underguard.
No.
Did you print it out, Travis?
It should be good.
Thank you, Travis.
She just has to read it out, so we'll drop in the queue so we can print it.
Thank you. So what I mean about this, don't be dismayed what people think of you. Somebody on this.
See, I heard that he took the scripture, lay hands on the sickness and they shall recover. I heard that he tried to lay hands on a tornado and then his hands got snatched. And now the detectives are out there looking for his hands. And we will know his hands because the fingers will be twingly and wiggly with the spirit of the Lord still upon them. So yeah, right now they're looking for his hands.
On this live might be dealing with depression. Somebody on this live might be dealing with sickness or disease. Somebody on this live saying may have got a bad report. And do you think people want me to come on the live and speak negative about someone? Watch what comes out.
Watch what goes in your mouth.
Watch whose hand
is stroking.
Shake. I had to rebuke someone the other day. Block them. There's a scam who is going around St. Louis scamming people, who's creating a bad image throughout the city of St. Louis. And once I partner with the FBI,
Lord,
to make sure we take this person down. Somebody say down in the comments. Down.
No.
So you gotta watch, as I say again, who smiled in your face. This person smiled in my face before. This person never done nothing to me. But once I find out that he is out here hurting the saints of God, using the saints of God for money, for laundry, God will openly
not laundry
expose you. God will openly rebuke you. You got to watch how you put your mouth on another saint. Because there are some people out here that are protected. And there is some people out here that has power to command death. Had 3 or 4 heart attacks. Don't you think that's enough for you to say, God, I'm sorry? So, as I say again, watch who smile in your face. While you paying somebody, I'm just.
Let me know if there's anybody out here in the comments that could command death. I want to holler at you about a project.
It's playing checkers or chess, whatever the devil you're doing. When God sent you right to the hospital, touch not my anointed and do my prophets no harm. Every tongue that rises against us will be condemned.
Damn.
Because that's in the word of God. You cannot put your mouth on people.
Yet you do it every day.
Because everybody on here ain't saved. They were aware of that. But everybody on this live, you are special to God. Don't you let a human being treat you like you're not. Don't you let no one comes into your personal space. People need to understand, if I invite you in my
personal space right now, and I appreciate it if you back the hell up.
Actually read your Bible. Some of y'all don't even do. That's why you're confused anyway. But if you actually read your Bible, we are kings and queens. We walk with our head up high. We walk in stores with power and anointed. It It is not all about material things. It's about how we carry ourselves. If we able to afford a Bentley, if to walk around with furs, we should walk with our head up. And somebody say, he's a man. I thought he's a liver. Why do he got on furs? Because I'm rich. And I can afford it. And my mom and my dad wear furs and diamonds. And I will follow their footsteps. I didn't have to scam or sleep around to get a fur. Look at your neighbor and say,
wait,
neighbor,
let me rewind that.
me and my dad wear furs. And somebody say, he's a man. I thought he's a liver. Why do he got on furs? Because I'm rich. And I can afford it. And my mom and my dad wear furs and diamonds.
First of all, you rich and you can afford it, yet you standing up in the middle of Home Depot drinking Powerade. You can't even afford Gatorade or what's the other one? Not Smart Water, vitamin water. You can't even drink a vitamin water, Gatorade. You gotta drink Powerade. Ugh, how tacky. And then second of all, did you just sit up here and lie to our face and say that your mom and your dad wore furs and diamonds? First of all, you don't even know who your Uncle Daddy is. And then let's not talk about Funtime Franny. We can't even get her with a decent wig and a full set of dentures, but you want us to believe she out here wearing diamonds and furs. She would have been sold them down to the local house for a pipe, a bottle, in the bag. I don't know who you trying to fool, but it ain't us. I'm gonna need you to go back to the drawing board and try again, okay?
And I will follow their footsteps. I didn't have to scam or sleep around to get a fur. Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor,
no,
meats are out now. I did see a little disgusting comment. I won't even address it. But what I'm going to tell you this is, I got the last laugh. So I'm learning when I go live not to, sit back and laugh at another person. Because I remember one time I was laughing at a person and it backfired on me. So throughout the years, I've learned not to laugh at someone else's downfall. And I've always come on here and I've never tell people about someone else. Now, I might throw a little cup of shades and my shade be real.
They do not.
But I try not to, and I don't laugh at someone else's downfall. Because at the end of the day, they gonna always get the last laugh. There were some people who was laughing. Travis, and I'm ready to pay when you get done. Okay. I'm gonna say this and I'm done. There were some people, and I'm not gonna name who, because I don't know them by their names because they never got that personal to sit in personal space. They decided to sit on the internet and judge my character. They didn't ask me, was I hungry? They didn't ask me, was I thirsty? They didn't ask me, are you okay? Let me pray for you. I'm glad he lost his job. I'm glad he got fired. I'm glad he was jealous of Shorty and Tiffany. I hope he loses his house. Well, look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, I got the last laugh again. So I just wanted to say that. And everything that comes out my mouth don't need to be on the internet. I'm just going to say that. If you live in St. Louis, you will know I'm working. You will know what I said has been completed. I don't have to go live and say, oh my God, yeah, I'm in my store. No, I'm not in my store right now. Let me address that. I'm not in my store right now. I'm visiting a store to purchase an item. But I sit back and I watch the pages sometimes when I'm not busy looking at my chandelier at home, crystal, when I'm not driving my nice Porsche, when I'm not having my hat
back blown out,
side, when I walk in rooms with my head up. And when they speak to me, I say, God bless you, because there's nothing, it doesn't hurt saying God bless you. But don't get too friendly because I'm gonna make my security and myself is going to make sure you don't come close. There was a woman the other day who I noticed who was on my live and watching my live, and this thing, somebody say thing. I'm gonna be nice because that's the God that's in me. I got the Holy Ghost. See, I can command death.
Yeah.
I've seen it before. I've done it before, and it happened. So be careful. But there was a woman who sits on this live, and somehow the thing came into Starbucks. I want to address that. You came in Starbucks, you called me names, and I ignored you. Everybody, I did good. I'm just gonna go ahead and tell y'all. I didn't even look the person way. I looked up in the eyes because I said, you go, I looked up in the eyes and I did not respond. What I found out today, she was in a bad car accident. So be careful how you treat people. You don't know who God have his hands on. Andrew, God don't have his hand. You don't know that. So
Ma'am, if that was the case, all the you done said about me, oh, you should have experienced about 7 deaths. But the devil has his hand upon you and is keeping you alive as a pawn for his ungodly shenanigans. But once he is done with you and you completed your assignment, oh, baby. Ooh, baby.
I leave this with love. Be careful who you have your mouth on. Because nobody on this live is perfect. No one on this live is above. I'm the head and not the tail.
You give head and give tail.
You ready? Yes, ma'am. All right. I love y'all. Let me pay for my stuff. I love y'all. Bye. And I will be back on here. That's why every time I end my live, I always say, I love y'all. Because I mean it from my heart. Some of y'all don't have love in your heart. And you wondering why you got to steal and hump and suck for it. Ain't that right, girl?
That's right.
Some people don't have love in their heart.
They don't.
And they'll watch you and monitor you. But you can watch and monitor. Hopefully, God, you will see God in me. Now, if you don't see God in me, I might need to snatch my fur off and go sit in some oil. That's why I don't let everybody smile in my face. I don't shake everybody's hand. I don't care. I can be at an event for millions of people. Mm-hmm. You can be the president. If you're not kind, mm-hmm. And if I see that, I can feel the spirit.
He was
coming through that door. I know if you nice, mm-hmm. Trashy,
I'm the same
whore. Oh yeah, I know you a thief. I diagnose them, mm-hmm. But I'm not judging them. I'm protecting my anointed. The Bible say, protect your anointed.
And that's fair. That works out.
You have to protect your peace.
Absolutely.
And you have to protect your space.
Absolutely.
So when you come to my table, my guard is already up because I see that spirit that's in you. Don't get friendly because don't hug me now. There you go, girl. There you go. Look at you. Y'all. Look at her. Come on. Hold on. Show them again, girl. Because that's how you got to be.
You doing that towards you.
I try to be open.
You can be open, mm-hmm. But be mindful.
Yes.
Be prayerful.
Be aware.
Be aware. Bible said, watch and pray.
Yes, exactly.
Girl, you the definition of open.
They say I'm mean, but I ain't mean.
You're just assertive.
I'm Andrew Caldwell. I walk with my head up high.
I'm Andrew Caldwell.
And that I appreciate.
And I see those spirits. I see those
walking
spirits
around Cody.
5 miles away. There only should be one. We only wanted one. Take the other one off. We got 2 on there. Somebody said we born in sins. We are born in sins, but don't bring that stuff over here. The one that she's printed off Travis.
I mean, your beard and hairline are both.
Yeah. Because you said you didn't know how
It's
the other was
God
gonna
and
look.
fashion. So
I think they're the same size.
Right, but you gotta have the file.
antique woman's fur coat you got on.
So it's 2 in there.
Mm-hmm.
You already ring it up.
All right.
What are you doing, Mommy?
He had to go pull his Cash App on his phone, and he felt that he had to end the live in order to do so. So, oh. All right. I think we got time for one more. Let's see. Let's do this one.
Hi, everyone. Hi. Good afternoon. Okay, Atlanta, I need you guys to go and vote. Atlanta, Kentucky, go and vote. I am so happy to say, I literally just left an important for officers in the city of St. Louis. You guys know I support the city of St. Louis. I support our officers. So I want to shout out them. Thank you for the invite. I also want to shout.
Well, this is the same one that back in 2020 during the pandemonium that was going on, and Black Lives Matter and all that good stuff. Wasn't he taking on his Martin Luther queer title? His Malcolm X-rated. Wasn't he out there protesting the polices? And that's when he infamously got quote unquote tear gassed, and he needed some milk in his throat and on his face, and all that good stuff. But now you support the police. You're the policeman's best friend. You looking after them during their off hours, lend a helping hand or mouth or cheeks.
Shout out my supporters. God bless you. Or I'm heading to court. No, I'm not. And that is a private matter. I understand that a lot of things is public information. And I understand that a lot of people want to try to say I'm broke or I'm this and that. But I just want to let you know, hey, a lot of things I'm not aware of, and I thought things was taken care of. So everything I know for a fact that especially stuff like that in a business matter, it's paid for. I'm on my way to donate some cakes to the schools for graduation. Then I'm going to donate $7,000 to one of the other schools. So I look forward. I look forward helping, and I look forward supporting. So yeah, it's paid. It's paid for. $0 is paid. Yeah, we paid up.
Lies.
But I look forward helping the children across St. Louis. I look forward. So I want you guys to see these cakes.
We don't want to see your cakes or your pies. Damn Boost Mobile.
And okay. My life is like frozen, you guys. I decided to Yeah, I'm getting off. All right, I gotta take care of something. All right. All right. Hi, friend. How are you? Hi, lady. Hi, sis. I'm here to pick up my cake. Caldwell. Can I get a donut, y'all?
You know you want
Can I get a donut? I want a donut. It should be those two big old cakes right there. And can I get a donut? I'm hungry. Kim, are you on here? All right, here they go. Can I see it? No. Oh, no? Okay. This is huge.
That's what she said.
They're right there. Can I see that one? Yay! Oh my God, those are good.
I got a donut tonight.
Donut, you can get me. I want a Long John.
Bet you do.
Shout out to my state rep, Kimberly Collins.
Long Mike. The long Tyrone.
You know what? Let's just do a round donut, a glaze. Yes, ma'am. Yes, I'm gonna drive safely. And if you guys have graduations, or especially in this St. Louis City or St. Louis County, and you guys are looking for someone to sponsor your graduation or to help out with a cake or something, hit me up. I got you. This is something that is always dear to my heart. This is something that I've always wanted to do. And I also want to thank my state rep. I want to thank everyone in the city of St. Louis that continue to push me. And I want to continue to do what I need to do. On that private matter, stuff has already been taken care of. Now, blog about that. Love you guys. I'm getting off. Where my donut? Oh, I got to bring some cash, don't I? It ain't free. Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay.
These are huge. Let me show them again. Please.
Looks like a standard sheet cake to me.
Yeah, I got on mine.
Scuffed up.
All right, let me go get some cash. How are you? Good. You was over there busy. I didn't want to interrupt you.
Why you ain't just pull out your card?
Okay. How these cakes gonna fit up in here? But we got this. God is good.
You know, real rich people don't carry cash.
I think I do. Yep, I do. Let me get some cash. Okay.
Strippers and streetwalkers carry
Them
cash.
shoes are worn out. Well, stop being so negative. They're actually brand new. Please, find something else. There we go. Whew. There we go. One donut is fine, right? Look at all those cakes y'all for to make for someone. Y'all are so busy. Are those whipped cream or all icing?
Just buttercream.
Buttercream. Nice. And I'm gonna order me. Oh, thank you. And then also, I need a place to order. You know, the cake I always get for myself. Don't tell them the size. I'm on live right now.
I was about to say, who eats a whole cake to themselves? Then I thought about it. You know. Never know anybody's struggles, you know what I'm saying? You know. Cake might make you feel good. Cake might make all your problems go away. So I ain't gonna judge you for buying a whole Intimates cake or, little caramel cake boy, little German chocolate and all that good stuff. That's one thing. I can see that, because you might eat a slice now. You may not eat another slice for a couple of days. I get that. But who in the hell left the gates open? No. Who in the hell buys a whole sheet cake from themselves? Because you know damn well he ain't in them people's bakery buying a little personal cake. Nah, he got one of them deluxe sheet cakes, and he had him write a message on him every time to make himself feel important. Probably his last cake was like, "You is kind, you is smart, you is important." And it gives him a smile on his face and a song in his heart while he stuffs his face full of sheet cake.
I always do let's do a yellow cake. 7. Let's do yellow cake. I want it moist. Extra butter.
Like my cake's moist.
How are you? Thank you.
Extra
You're really
butter.
good. Thank you, Claire.
Who in the fat franny orders extra butter? Ugh, you know what?
I appreciate you, ladies.
7-inch yellow cake. What kind of frosting did you want?
White.
I said cinnamon apple for you.
That's the one.
You couldn't even wait to get in the car to eat that in peace.
Tomorrow. My waistline. Oh,
non-existent.
I'm going to go get some stuff to work, some work done tomorrow evening. So my body gonna be back together.
That means it was together at one point.
Mm. Yeah, I'm hungry. I ain't eating nothing all day.
Translation: he ain't ate nothing in the last 30 minutes.
Oh, you didn't say my information. Look at you. I can pick it up anytime tomorrow. It don't matter. Around this time, 2 o'clock, 3.
As long as it's done first thing in
Thank
the morning.
you. Yes, ma'am. If I can. Yes, ma'am. Still rock. Andrew, do not respond to nothing negative. Just block them. Yes, sir. Let's see. Not responding to nothing negative. Yes, ma'am. I'm ready. Let me block this person. I almost said something. I'm like, person. Yeah, you know, when you're running for office, everything has to change now. The devil is busy in these folks.
That's why you're lost.
You know, people always try to get you down to their level. And I have to be the biggest person to motivate them, to let them know you can come out the hood. Where should I put them at? In the back seat?
Put them down your throat, because you know that's
Yeah,
what
they
they're
can
going
go in the back
eventually.
seat. These cases are expensive. Okay. Where should I put that one?
He swear them 2-color white frosting yellow sheet cakes were expensive. He probably spent $80 for both of them, and that's pushing it. because again, wasn't nothing fancy on there. Wasn't no edible glitter. Wasn't no edible pictures. It wasn't, multiple tiers. It was a standard sheet cake, white icing, 2 colors, a simple graduation design. It said, "Congratulations, whatever high school, 2024." How expensive can that really be?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Make sure that it didn't mess up. Nope, it didn't mess up. Wow. I appreciate you. Thank you. Mm, 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 mm. All right, hold on, y'all. I'm putting on my seatbelt.
You can get it stretched all over.
Whew, tired. I've been on the move all day, getting stuff out, donating to people. It's graduation season. People deserve to have nice things. Come on my page. You ain't trying to help the community. If you're not trying to do nothing for your hometown, do not say anything to them. And I mean it. Don't tag me. Don't get on my page, screenshot it. Baby, anything that you see that's negative balance out there, I paid it today. So everybody has a past and everybody has a future. It's public information. I'm not going to go back on here and go back and forth, but nobody knows why it happened. But I love you guys, and I'm staying on here because I want Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia. Get out and vote. Detroit, get out and vote. Kentucky, get out and vote. Got the cakes right here. I'm donating cakes to the children.
Get out and vote.
It's something I wanted to do. They didn't ask me. I wanted to do it. And I will be donating cakes all week to the children. This is something I want to do.
Yeah, you could be donating cakes, all right.
Nothing negative. I don't care. If it's not helping, if it's not going to help my campaign, I don't care. I'm not focusing on my campaign right now. I got something more important that I'm doing right now. But I look forward to serving the city of St. Louis. I don't even feel like I went that way, but hey, how you doing? Are y'all ready for my new show coming out? The producer just texted me. Look at God.
But wait a minute. You see the date on this, right? May 21st, 2024. Almost a year to the date. Where's that show at, sis? Screenshot. Matter of fact, let me get it. Ooh, girl. That's a face not even a mama could love. But yeah, where's the show, sis? Huh? You just heard from the producers? Where's it at? Huh?
The producer just texted me. Hey, everyone. Do I have your signs? I do. I have everything. God is so good, y'all. God is so good. Shout out to all my doctors out there. Shout out to all my teachers. Shout out to all my social workers. Shout out to all my mayors. Shout you out, baby. I love my police officers. I love my teachers. I love helping people. Shout out to all the governors out there. Shout you out. And shout out to all the workers that wherever you work at, everybody that get up and work, everybody that gets up and go to church, shout out to you. Call me with nothing negative. I don't care. Y'all like my new style?
No. Wasn't a big fan of the old style.
I honestly always thought you should be in politics or something to do with justice, social justice. Thank you, because you guys know I care about my people. You guys know I will get out there and protest in a second. You know that I care about my people. When someone is in the wrong and we are not getting and we don't get no justice, they don't get no peace. No justice, no peace. And I stand on that.
You can't even stand up straight.
When they don't get no justice and they don't get no peace, no justice, no peace, no.
Mm-hmm.
Police. What do we want now?
You shut up.
Come on, I want everybody in the comments. And I want you guys to text. Put in the comments right now. No justice, no peace. I'm going to count to 1. Oh, y'all ready?
You're going to count to 1?
2. Oh, y'all ready?
That's a Herculean task for you.
Because we got to do something. We got to be something. You got to go somewhere. 3. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. What do we want?
Sausage.
Where do we want it?
Right now.
If we don't get no justice, then they won't get no peace. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. What do we want? When do we want it?
Whenever.
What do we want?
Dick.
When do we want it?
All the time.
No justice, no peace. And I'm not just screaming that. And I'm not just saying that just to be saying it or to get attention off that. A lot of people have lost their lives because they didn't get the justice that they need. You have people that's out here constantly killing people. And you have some officers who's out here killing people for no reason.
You don't say.
And I stand on that. And I mean every word of that. If we don't get no justice, they won't get no peace. And I mean that. And when I say, when do we want it, it's now. I love y'all. God bless you. And I look forward to donating some more. God bless you.
All right. Well, it's almost been a year. We ain't
just coming on here to say good morning.
We ain't seen you donate yet. I mean, where's you at with this year's cakes and pies for the graduates? All right, y'all. Well, that concludes this evening's festivities. I apologize that there were no DD React videos this last week. It was if I'm being honest, I couldn't bring myself to make them. I was tired. I was tired this whole past week, and it was to the point I even came in here, picked out a video, and I sat here at the computer for about 20 minutes. And I just couldn't do it. I was like, it's not in me. So I just cut the computer off and went back to bed. So I do apologize about that. But I will be back this week with DD Reacts videos. And yeah, so thank you guys for tuning in. As always, I appreciate you guys. The comments, keep them coming. Y'all have me rolling up in this boy. Yeah, so y'all have a good rest of y'all evening, a blessed and prosperous, peaceful, drama-free, abundant week ahead of you guys. And we'll be back soon, okay? Love you all.